guys, it's your girl Jade Ashley, and I want to welcome you back to an all new video of When the Beat Drops. And like always, I'm here to give you my 5 hottest beats in music of this week, so of course you gotta stay tuned for more. Okay guys, so we're just gonna dive into this week's beats. I'm gonna give y'all a disclaimer because y'all not be keeping it real or whatever in the videos. So I got my mic right here in my hand, got my phone here because I really don't like how big this looks like when I'm clipping it onto me. So I'm gonna just hold it in my hand. So yeah, so we're gonna get into our first beat of this week. And my first beat of this week, I have to talk about Miss Chloe Bailey. I already let y'all know any and everything that Chloe is doing right now when it comes to her solo career, I am here for. The girls be hating on her. They be talking about she be doing too much, but she is doing just enough, and she needs to do more, in my opinion. Not to say that what she's doing isn't enough, but it's just like she keeps raising the bar. She keeps letting y'all know that she is a real ass performer. We already know that Chloe could sing. We already know that Chloe could write. We know that Chloe could produce. We know that Chloe could, play instruments. And she's just trying to let y'all know she is a full-out performer with the choreography, with the sex appeal. And yeah, so she just released her new music video for her song Treat Me. I believe this is like the second official single over her debut solo album. She did say that her album is complete now, and the visuals just keep on getting hotter and hotter. She had her music video for her first single, Have Mercy? Yeah, Have Mercy. Yeah, so she had the music video for her first single, Have Mercy, and she just really turned it up a notch with the music video for her second single, Treat Me. Chloe was showing ass in this video, like a lot of it. I know there was one scene where it was kind of like she was like in an acrylic box. It was giving very much Joe from You, how he got like the acrylic box that he would like lock people in and shit or whatever before he killed them. So it looked like she was in that type of box, and she had like this whole little fishnet type of situation going on where she was just going off. I really like the scene where it kind of looked like she was in like this pool type of situation, and then she had kind of like the halo crown type of thing where her dreads hairstyle, like everything about it was just dope. Like the looks, the choreography, like Chloe is coming for the girls. Chloe is coming for the girls. Chloe is letting y'all know she ain't playing with y'all, and I absolutely love it. Like I said, it's gonna be those folks that's gonna sit there and say she doing the most, she doing too much, she could do more, because it only gets better and better as time goes along. So I am absolutely here for it. So if you checked out Chloe's new music video, Treat Me, definitely comment below and let me know your thoughts. Other than that, we're going to move on to my second beat of this week. And I'm actually really excited to talk about this beat. And that is BIA. BIA, she dropped her new single and music video for London featuring J. Cole. So when she first announced her new single, she kind of did like the whole little silhouette thing, and she was like, I got a special announcement, new record, can y'all guess who's like featured and stuff or whatever. So I don't think it was kind of like a lotto situation where people was like really guessing like really hard and trying to figure out who or whatever. It's like she already had the Nicki feature, so it was like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like it wasn't really like a guessing game, but it turned out to be J. Cole. And my first thought was, I was like, shout outs to BIA, because BIA really be getting those good features. Not only did she get Nicki on the Whole Lot of Money remix, but I was like, getting a J. Cole feature is really big. I feel like if you get a J. Cole feature, like you really doing something right, because J. Cole is one of those artists that don't just pass out verses to everybody. But the fact that he did that for BIA was really, really dope. So the record came out Friday. I'm recording this early in the morning on Sunday. So it took me a minute to just kind of like, watch it and listen to the full song. But that's what everybody music nowadays. I'm trying to get better. But I did see like a couple of, clips and stuff like that, floating around on social media. And I hope y'all can't see me spitting. But I did see J. Cole. He wrote this really nice, very, very nice, social media posts to BIA and stuff or whatever. And J. Cole, he is very, very, he's not silent, but J. Cole, he's just a special one. Like I said, we really need to kind of, be happy, soak up all of this J. Cole that we getting right now, because it's only a matter of time before he just disappears. Like I said, he gave us the off season. he did a tour, and he's been doing a couple of features, more features than I'm used to seeing him do. So, you know, we getting a lot of J. Cole right now, and it's only a matter of time before he disappear and go mind his business. So I hope y'all soaking it up. I hope y'all enjoying it. I hope y'all appreciating it, because I'm gonna let y'all know he ain't gonna be here that long. He gonna go mind his business, live his life with his family, his wife, the kids, everything, and we ain't gonna hear from him until like another couple of years when he ready to drop again. But needless to say, he did this really nice social media post, probably the longest caption I've ever seen J. Cole write on Instagram. And he said, I damn near didn't even want to put this clip up, because he posted a clip from the music video. I damn near didn't even want to put this clip up because I need everybody to hear this shit pure, how I heard it. I asked B.I.A. to come through to the studio for some whole other shit. First time meeting her, we chop it up. She plays me this song she had just did, and man, in that moment, I was blown away. I thought about this song for a month straight. It was my favorite song, and I only heard it one time. She hit me recently and sent me the song. She must have knew I wanted to hear it again, and I was just grateful to have it in my possession. When the thought and conversation came up about me adding a verse, I was excited, but genuinely nervous, because I didn't even see how the song could be better after what she did to it. I didn't want to fuck nothing up. I'm grateful I ended up catching the right wave. Thank you, B.I.A., for having me on this record with love. Love this shit and love your energy and spirit. That's a lot. That is the longest caption I've ever seen J. Cole write on Instagram. Needless to say, everything that he had to say about the record, I was extremely excited, and I was like, okay, when I get the chance to kind of just sit and just like be able to like receive and, you know, indulge in all of this, I'm excited about it. So prior to me actually watching the music video, a lot of people was like, oh, he must really like her, because a lot of the things he was saying, I really wasn't feeling after watching the music video, or I really wasn't feeling her verse like that. So one thing I will say is that I know B.I.A. has been doing this for a very, very long time. And I was just telling my coworkers this the other day. B.I.A., she's finally getting, I guess, like the recognition, or she's finally, you know, getting to the point where it's like everything's just like paying off. I've known about B.I.A. for years, because she used to be on the show Sisterhood of Hip Hop, and that was my first time hearing about her. But I kind of feel like where she kind of like reached her mainstream peak, where, you know, she was getting a lot of recognition, is when she did that song with Russ. And then that song was really popular. And then obviously she came out with a whole lot of money. She was, you know, the record alone, just her solo, was a really big record. But having Nicki be on a remix was like a really big thing for her. And now she has this like J. Cole thing. So she's definitely worked a very long time, and she definitely deserves all of the recognition. Needless to say, B.I.A. and J. Cole are completely two different rappers. So J. Cole, he's a lyricist. Let me just tell y'all something. When I listen to this song, when I tell y'all J. Cole walked on this song, like if J. Cole is not in your top 5, you really need to do something different. Like, I already told y'all how much I love this man. Like, he's definitely one of my favorite rappers. I've let it be known plenty of times, and I will continue to let y'all know, first and foremost. But he walked on this record, okay? When I say he killed it. And then B.I.A., her flow is different. So I can kind of see why some folks were saying, like, you got a J. Cole and then you kind of got like a B.I.A. Two kind of different situations. So you kind of feel like they don't match. So that's why I think a lot of people was just like, oh, he was being real nice, because a lot of the things that he was saying, I wasn't really feeling it when I got the record. However, when I did sit down, I did watch the music video, I did indulge in it, I actually really like it. I really like the vibe. So my first thing is, I like the video within itself. I like the fact that this video is showing us a different type of luxury. So, and when I say that, you know, the song is called London. They filmed it in London. You know, she just talks about, you know, just like, it's just giving very much a luxury. And I'm not familiar with some of the brands that was featured in it, featured in the music video. So I'm assuming those are like really popular brands in London. I ain't never been. I might have to add London to my list of places I want to travel. But anyway, I liked it. I like the vibe. I like the look. I like the whole, there's like a scene where it's like white boxes and it's like B.I.A. and a whole bunch of other guys. I'm assuming that's her crew or whatever. And they on the boxes. Like, it's just everything. The camera angles, the way the camera moves. Her and J. Cole. when they're like on the boat going under the London Bridge. She got this jacket. It was like this long black like chinchilla or whatever fur coat, and on the back it say stop playing with me or something like that. Like everything about the visual was dope. Now once you accept the way BIA flows, she actually did like a really good job. And one thing that I liked about the song that both her and J. Cole did within like their verses and stuff is they try to have like that British accent, because you know the song is London and they were in London and stuff like that. Like as a whole, the song, the video is a masterpiece. Like it's really, really dope. And I think I was able to get it myself watching it. So hopefully, you know, a lot of people catch on. A lot of people really enjoy the artistry that it is as a whole, because I really think it was dope. So needless to say, if you watched Bia's and heard the song, watched the video and heard the song, her record London featuring J. Cole, definitely comment below me, because J. Cole, he walked. Let me know your thoughts below for sure. But other than that, we are going to move on to my third beat of this week. And let's keep on talking about, I guess, the art of rap music. So this is one topic that I definitely wanted to talk about, because this is something I feel like that just kind of like is a recurring type of thing, especially within the past few weeks. And it's the rap girls really, you know, doing the most and losing their mind trying to get Nicki Minaj's attention on social media. And when I say that, I'm saying that because a couple of weeks back, there was this whole thing on social media. What is it? Young Baby Tate, but I think she just go by Baby Tate now. She had, you know, she has that, what's that? I'ma Slut This Nigga Out song. She got that song or whatever. So I guess she's about to do a remix. And she had tweeted like, oh, hey, who do y'all think I should have on the remix? And I think like one of her fans said, oh, you should probably send it to Nicki or something like that. And she was just like, oh, you know, I've been reaching out. I've never heard from her or something like that. I don't think it was something that happened or whatever. Whatever the case may be. So then it got into like this whole debate about, you know, oh, she's worked with artists that I don't necessarily think that's talented, and it was this thing where, you know, we look up to these rappers and we want to work with them and we can't get their attention and get a feature. Erica Banks somehow jumped in. She agreed, or at least understood where Young Baby Tate was coming from in the situation. And then it became a thing where, you know, she had to like address it and was just like, oh, I don't even know who was paying attention to this, but she was like, oh yeah, I didn't block Nicki Minaj on, you know, Instagram. I love Nicki, but, you know, I just agreed with, you know, what Young Baby Tate had to say, and Nicki blocked me. And she was like, I just, you know, I agree with her. Like, we, you know, grow up idolizing, you know, certain people, and then we work hard, and when we get in the game, we really want to work with them. And when we don't work with them, you know, basically we feel some type of way. So that was one case of the situation. Then Asian Doll, she pops up and she's just like, oh, y'all bitches need to shut up, because ain't none of y'all getting a feature before me. Those are like not the exact words, but it might be the exact words, because that's how she talked. So, but that was the message. Y'all need to shut up, because ain't none of y'all getting a feature before me. Guess who's another person that got a feature before her? Coi Leray pops up, get a feature with Nicki. Blick, obviously. Song with #1, climb on top of the charts. You know, shout out to Coi. She just dropped her debut album, Trendsetter. So yeah, Asian said what she said, and bitches was still getting a feature from Nicki before she did. So, there's this rapper named Katie Got Bands. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, ain't never heard of her. But I was informed that, you know, she's this rapper from Chicago. She's, I guess, like a well-known female drill rapper, or whatever the case may be. So this is on Friday. She, you know, says, oh, I got this, you know, message from Nicki. I love you, Nicki. This and that, queen. Blah, 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 blah. The girls love Nicki. Rightfully so. She's an icon. We know that. So, some way, somehow, a flip was switched, and Asian just started going off on Twitter, and her and the Katie Got Bands girl was going back and forth. Now, granted, what I didn't mention before the whole Nicki Minaj situation is, I guess the Katie Got Bands girl, I hope I'm saying her name right. I hope. I think that's her name. she, I guess, threw shots at Asian because Asian's been running around talking about she's the queen of drill. Now, this, I will say, that was something completely new to me. Now, I know that drill music originated in Chicago. Chicago, they get all the credit. Drill, that's them. They did that. Yeah. And then, you know, after some time, there was a drill music scene that started to erupt here in New York, you know, and they accepted it because, you know, it's like drill rappers from Chicago that fuck with the drill rappers here from New York or whatever. So, you know, the drill scene here in New York is a thing as well. So the two locations that have drill music is Chicago, first and foremost, and then New York. Asian Doll, I know she is from Dallas. I know for a fact that she did not come into the rap game as a drill rapper, but I guess now she's a drill rapper. She wants to be a drill rapper now. I know her connection to drill definitely probably started with Vaughn. Obviously, Vaughn from Chicago, you know, he was a part of the drill scene and stuff like that. So I'm assuming, you know, she was Queen Vaughn at one point, so now she's the queen of drill. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody, if I'm getting it wrong, correct me and let me know. But I guess that's how she kind of got on this drill wave. So yeah, now Asian says she's the queen of drill. I'm not to say who's what. I'm from Brooklyn. But anyway, so yeah, Asian's the queen of drill now. You know, she be out here in New York and she be with the niggas in the Bronx. If you're from New York, you know about the Bronx. But anyway, so, yeah, she's the queen of drill now. And I guess this Katie Got Bands girl, because she is from Chicago, she was more recognized as, you know, a female drill rapper. And because Asians running around calling her the queen of drill or whatever. And I guess the Katie Got Bands girl been calling her stuff that. So long story short, she threw shots at Asian. Asian didn't really say too much. However, when the Katie Got Bands girl sat here and said that she got a message from Nicki, and, you know, Nicki showed her love and, you know, queenness, I love you and all this other stuff, that just flipped on some switch where, you know, they just started arguing on Twitter. And I think how it came off to, like, the masses was another female rapper that wasn't Asian got attention from Nicki, and she just kind of just went off. I could be wrong. Like I said, if I'm interpreting it wrong, please let me know. But that's just how it looked to everyone else. Like, from the outside looking in, it was just like the Katie Got Bands girl was like, hey y'all, I got attention from Nicki, and Asian just started going off. They was arguing about who was the queen of drill. I guess it was some old tweet from like damn near 10 years ago where I guess the Katie Got Bands girl said something about Nicki don't care about y'all. I don't know. It was a lot. But needless to say, all of this, it goes back under the umbrella of the rap girls is doing too much to get Nicki's attention. This is how you get Nicki's attention. You mind your business. You develop your artistry. You work on your music. You build your brand. And you just worry about yourself. And she's going to notice you. And then eventually y'all can work together. Y'all see Koi just got a verse from her. Koi, she has a different sound. You know, she's dealt with a lot of criticism based on like how she raps. You know, she was on XXL freshman class. They was clowning her freestyle. But granted, Koi can drop a hit. She faced a lot of criticism, but the girl could drop a hit. Let the girl drop a song. Let that song make it onto TikTok. I keep trying to tell y'all can sit here and play and act like TikTok not one of them platforms, but if you could get a hit on TikTok, you doing something. I promise you, the first TikTok I ever made was to No More Parties. So, no matter what y'all say, the girl could drop a hit. So she's on her own wave. She's doing her own thing, minding her business. You really don't see her getting into it with any other artist. Not that I can recall. The only person I've ever seen her argue with is with her dad. But other than that, and look, she popped up with a Nicki feature. So, I ain't no rapper. But to all the rap girls out there that's out here crying about not getting attention or a feature from Nicki, cut it out. Because y'all ain't gonna get it that way. Worry about your artistry, worry about your music, worry about your brand, work on you, do what you got to do for you, and eventually you will get the notoriety. The next one I feel that's going to get that feature is Lotto. Lotto, she's been very vocal about how much she loves Nicki, grew up watching Nicki. She showed old photos when she had like the Barbie chain, so we know for a fact that she loves her. But she's not doing the most. She's just working, doing what she gotta do. She dropped a good album. She got a Mariah Carey feature. Like, she's just working. So eventually, if it's any other rap girl that, you know, Nicki might work with next, I feel like it's Lotto. Lotto's definitely, I feel like, in a running to get a verse from Nicki. It might be somebody else before her, but I feel like Lotto's soon gonna get that verse. Mark my words. But yeah, comment below. Let me know y'all thoughts on this whole little rap girls, you know, doing the most for Nicki's attention. But other than that, we're going to move on to my fourth beat of this week, and I have to talk about Coachella. We're in April now. Coachella is finally happening. The last time Coachella went down was in 2019. Obviously, after 2019, the pandemic happened, canceled. It was canceled again last year, but it's finally happened again this year. And yeah, I believe while I'm recording this, today's the 10th, so we're probably like a week or two away from Coachella actually happening. So one of the biggest things that's been happening as far as like Coachella news is Kanye West is out as a headliner. He was headlining, I believe, the third day of Coachella, which is probably like their Sunday, because I think Coachella is like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So he was headlining Sunday. Kanye's been through a lot in the public eye as of recently. Obviously, he's going through a divorce. He's had a lot of, you know, social media controversy. He was banned from the Grammys. It's just been a lot. Granted, he's been dropping music. The world is Kanye, he's still dropping music. So, you know, at first he was supposed to headline Coachella, and obviously the news got out that he was no longer going to headline. So they replaced him with The Weeknd and Swedish House Mafia. I don't know them. I'm gonna go off on a limb and say they might be a rock band or something like that. But The Weeknd, we know him. Abel, we know him. So yeah, they will be headlining Coachella now. That third day. There was a rumor. I don't know if it was true, so we're just gonna say allegedly. But allegedly, Abel, aka The Weeknd, said he was not going to be headlining nothing unless he was getting that same paycheck that Kanye was getting, which was for $8.5 million. And I guess Coachella, if this rumor is true, paid up because obviously he's headlining. You know, he's done, you know, Super Bowl, halftime show. That's The Weeknd. I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. I'm not so crazy about The Weeknd. I'm not saying he's a bad artist, but I'm not saying if I was to get in the car, like, I'd be like, oh, turn on that new song from The Weeknd. No, I'm not that type of person. If his song comes on the radio and I happen to know it, I'll sing along to it. Because, I mean, let's be real. The Weeknd is a very, very huge artist. They just dropped the nominations for the 2022 Billboard Music Awards, which is happening next month in May back in Vegas. If you haven't, check out my vlog. That was the video before this. I was in Vegas for the Grammys. But needless to say, and it's going to be in the same spot. But needless to say, like, he's a very huge artist. He's the most nominated artist. I believe it was like, I think 18 or 16 nominations he got for Billboard this year. So I'm not trying to knock the fact that he's a very huge artist. I'm just saying, me personally, yeah, I'm not too weak and crazy. But granted, he's a very huge artist, so I would see why they would choose him to kind of replace Kanye as a headliner. It's only right. So yeah, that's that. And other than that, we're going to move on to my last beat of this week. And I'm going to talk about Mr. Fivio Foreign, because y'all know any and every time I could talk about anything New York, especially Brooklyn related, I'm going to do it. So shout out to Fivio Foreign. He just dropped his new project, B.I.B.L.E. And I think for the most part it's a bop. I don't know if I'm biased because I'm from New York, I'm from Brooklyn, and it's the type of music I listen to. I don't know if it's because I'm part gangsta, so you know, trap, drill, like that accumulates majority of my playlist. But anyway, needless to say, the album, I think for the most part is dope. I will say it's only been, 2 days it's been out, so I'm still obviously familiarizing myself with the album. But I think just the first couple of listens, I would probably say records 1 through 7, I love it. Like, literally, you can just play it, and we just gonna we just gonna vibe out to it. So the first record is On Guy featuring K-Sci. I don't know if I'm saying that right. K-Sci. I don't know that artist. But On Guy, Through the Fire featuring Quavo. And if y'all didn't know, Kanye is actually a executive producer on this project. So what I liked about the beginning of Through the Fire is he said Kanye did Through the Wire, but this is Through the Fire. And I was like, if y'all know y'all music history, Through the Wire is a sample of Shaka Khan's Through the Fire. But anyway, it was dope. Through the Fire with Quavo. The third record also features Quavo, which is Magic City. Fourth record, City of Gods. Obviously, that was the lead single, the first single that was dropped from this album. The single came out last month, and I love that song. Like, literally, the first day that I heard that song, I was driving in the car. They had it on the radio. Obviously, it's New York, so they're going to have it blasted on the radio as soon as it drops. But they had it on the radio, and I was like, I like this. I like Fivio's verse. I love Kanye's verse. Like, I don't be liking all of Kanye's new verses, but I really love that verse. So City of Gods, obviously, that's a song that we know by now here in New York. What's My Name? So let me tell y'all something. So me and my coworker Brienne, shout out to Brienne, we went to Fivio's album release party for this project. And as soon as we came in to the party, this is one of the first songs that they was playing, at least by the time we stepped in the building. And I was like, oh, I like that song. So I would definitely say What's My Name featuring Coi Leray and Queen Naija was definitely a love at first listen, because I was like, no, he didn't sample a Destiny's Child record. I was like, okay, I like the way he flipped this record. I really, really, really do like that record. And interestingly enough, he did share that to get that record cleared, Beyonce asked him to actually clean up his lyrics. So he said the song was way filthier, way more vulgar than what's on the actual album. But obviously, Say My Name, Beyonce being the writer, you know, she got to clear the record. So he cleaned it up, the record, and eventually he was able to get that cleared. So that was really dope for him. For Nothing was really dope. I really like the song Hello featuring Chloe and K-Sci. I don't know who this is, so I really hope I'm saying their name right. There's this song called Confidence. Like I said, 1 through 7 is a bop so far. And then when I got to number 8, Confidence featuring A$AP Rocky, I didn't like it. Now, it could change. Like I said, the album's only been out for 2 days, so you know it might change. But the record with Rihanna's Baby Daddy, I wasn't really feeling it like that. But anyway, then he had a record with Lil Yachty. He has a record with Lil TJ and Young Blue. Bible Talk, that's literally just DJ Khaled talking. Just to let y'all know. But Changed on Me with Rory and Polo G. I love Polo G. You want to talk about a rapper? Polo G's a rapper, okay? Left Side featuring Blueface and Love Songs. I love love songs with Neo. I love the way he switches it up. Fivio, he definitely gives us, you know, the traditional drill and stuff like that, but he can give you kind of like the slow records, something for the ladies. And I like that. And what I liked about it is Neo kind of references his Turn Off the Radio record from So Sick or whatever. So when I like heard the song, I was like, oh, I like this. So yeah, but I think as a whole, it's a really solid body of work. It's 17 tracks. And I'm just really happy for Fivio. Like, honestly, I love to see when New York is winning, specifically when they're from Brooklyn. So he's definitely come a long way. Big Drip was like a good 20, I think Big Drip came out like 2019, if I'm not mistaken. So just to see like all of the people that he's working with, all the people he got on his album, not to mention other people that he's worked with. Like I said, he's climbing the charts with Nicki. The last video I talked about, they got their record out. After that, he dropped the record with the City Girls. So like, he's just really on his shit right now. He's getting a lot of love, whether it's for his, you know, music primarily or even his features. It's just really dope to just see him doing well, and I loved it. So shout outs to Fivio Foreign. But other than that, those are my 5 hot beats of this week. Hey guys, want to thank you for tuning into this week's video. And of course, you know I have to end every single video by reminding you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Would greatly be appreciated. Now y'all know I cannot end this video without giving y'all my song of the week. And my song of the week is going to have to go to Mr. Jack Harlow. So he just officially dropped his new record, First Class. Now, if you're a lover of TikTok like I am, I'm always on TikTok in my free time, then y'all know that he literally had the whole TikTok and eventually social media everywhere in the chokehold with the preview of the song. He previewed it when he was in the studio, and it samples Fergie's song Glamorous, and just the way that he flipped it was just so dope. Everyone absolutely loves it, so I feel like it was only right that I made it my song of the week. So my song of the week, Jack Harlow with First Class. Once again, I thank y'all for tuning in, and I will check y'all next time. So bye. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.